Hey there, this is going to be a quick tutorial about how receiving and other inventory adjustments affect cost layers in Luminous. So first and foremost, let's talk a little bit more about receiving and the creation of a cost layer through a receipt. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a receiving report. I'm going to create a receiving report and fill out the needed info here. I'm going to say this was received by Josh. Received that. I'm going to go ahead and receive PO 269 here, and it's going to be a warehouse main. Let's receive both of these into location A1. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bulk select this and then update all to A1 here. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just receive 20 of each here. We can see that that's the unit price there. And I'm going to go ahead and add some additional cost here. We're going to say shipping, for some reason on this round, was extremely expensive. We were charged $5,000. I'm going to go ahead and submit. That inventory has now been added to your totals, and I can come in here and let's search up that golf bag. So we're going to go ahead and see GB-blue. I'm going to go ahead and click into this, and you can see on each SKU there is a costs tab right here, which will show all the different cost layers. So what happens here is I can see all the historical cost layers that have been created, majority of these off of receiving reports. So I can go ahead and see this most recent one created on December 2nd. I can see the unit costs, the total cost, what the initial quantity was, and the remaining quantity. Now, based on FIFO logic, as this golf bag blue gets ordered and deducted from inventory, it'll start on this first cost layer and deduct until it has been completely deducted, and we'll move on to the next cost layers. So really important to note, cost layer is created when a receiving report is generated. Now, cost layers can also be transferred when you do like a transfer order. Cost layer will then move from one spot to another warehouse. It'll also happen when you do an assembly order, where you may take cost layers of raw components, add them together, and then when the finished product is produced, it'll create a new cost layer. So it's important to note, just to understand here, that cost is recognized upon receipt, or when an action is done in Luminous that creates a different layer of inventory at a different warehouse, or something like an assembly order where new product is added into inventory. And that's about it. Thanks, guys.